Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly, while others struggle endlessly? What if I told you that there are 5 hidden laws that decide how quickly money flows to you? These laws are not taught in schools or shared in boardrooms, yet they are the driving forces behind every successful person's financial life. In the next few minutes, I will reveal these powerful, yet often overlooked laws, and show you exactly how to apply them in your own life to unlock a steady stream of abundance. Stay with me till the end of this speech, because the final law will change everything you think you know about attracting money. Imagine waking up every day knowing that the flow of money into your life is inevitable. No more chasing, no more struggling. Just an effortless, natural flow of abundance. These 5 hidden laws will make this a reality for you, and I'm about to show you exactly how. The law of divine order is one of the most powerful principles in the universe, influencing everything from the natural world to the flow of wealth. It suggests that there is a natural rhythm, structure, and organization to the universe, and when you align yourself with this divine flow, everything you need, including money, comes to you effortlessly. This law operates under the belief that the universe is abundant, and that everything happens for a reason, in perfect timing. It is a deep understanding that life is not random, but instead part of a divine plan. This concept is central to the manifestation of wealth, because it teaches that prosperity is not a matter of luck or chance, but a result of being in harmony with this divine order. We live in a world that often emphasizes hard work, competition, and striving as the only ways to achieve success, particularly financial success. There is a common belief that in order to make money, you must sacrifice, struggle, or even compete for limited resources. However, the law of divine order contradicts this mindset, offering an alternative view that suggests money and abundance are naturally available to you, as long as you align your thoughts and actions with the universal flow of energy. In other words, you don't have to force things to happen. They will unfold in their own time if you trust in the natural order of the universe. When you understand and embrace the law of divine order, you begin to see that the process of wealth creation is not one of pushing or forcing, but of allowing. The universe already knows what you need and is already in the process of bringing it to you. The key to manifesting wealth, then, is aligning yourself with the flow of abundance. You can think of the universe as a vast river of prosperity. If you try to swim upstream, you will only exhaust yourself. But if you surrender and allow yourself to be carried by the current, you will flow effortlessly toward your desires. The law of divine order suggests that everything in your life is already unfolding according to a greater plan. This includes your finances. Rather than feeling the need to force things to happen or constantly be in a state of hustle, you can trust that the universe will bring opportunities to you when the time is right. However, this doesn't mean sitting idly by and waiting for wealth to fall into your lap. It means that you take aligned action while also trusting that the universe has a plan for you. You continue working toward your goals, but with the understanding that the universe will provide everything you need at the right time, in the right form. One of the core elements of the law of divine order is the idea of divine timing. This means that there is a perfect moment for everything in life. Wealth does not always come instantly or according to your timeline. Instead, it comes when you are ready to receive it. Sometimes, this means you must first learn valuable lessons, develop new skills, or even go through a period of growth or self-reflection before you are fully aligned with the flow of money. Understanding that everything happens in perfect timing allows you to release the anxiety and frustration of not seeing immediate results. The concept of divine timing can also help you understand that there may be periods of apparent lack in your life. These periods are not signs that wealth is never coming, but that you are in a phase of preparation. Just like a seed takes time to sprout, there are moments in your life where your financial success is quietly germinating. It may not be visible yet, but it is growing beneath the surface. When you trust in divine timing, you learn to accept these periods of uncertainty as part of the natural cycle of life and wealth. These moments are just as important as the moments of abundance, as they are shaping you into the person who is ready to receive the full manifestation of your desires. Another key aspect of the law of divine order is the idea of letting go of control. Many people try to micromanage every aspect of their lives, especially when it comes to money. They think that if they just work harder, push more, or follow a strict set of rules, they will achieve success. However, the law of divine order teaches us to let go of our need to control everything. Instead, we learn to trust that the universe has already set things in motion, and that it is working behind the scenes on our behalf. When you release the need to control every outcome and instead focus on being in alignment with the flow of life, you create space for the universe to deliver the right opportunities to you. Letting go of control doesn't mean you don't take action. It means you stop forcing things to happen and instead take inspired action that feels right to you. The law of divine order works when you take action in harmony with the universe's rhythm, not when you try to fight against it. When you are aligned with this flow, the right people, the right opportunities, and the right circumstances will come to you naturally. It's like the difference between pushing a heavy object uphill and letting it roll downhill with the help of gravity. The effort you exert in alignment with divine order is effortless compared to pushing against the flow of life. Trusting in divine order also means learning to accept the natural ebb and flow of life. Just as the tides of the ocean come in and go out, so too does the flow of money and opportunities in your life. There may be times when money seems to flow abundantly, and other times when it seems to ebb. This is part of the natural cycle of life, and understanding this can help you stay calm and centered when things feel uncertain. The key is not to panic during the lean times, but to trust that, like the tide, the flow of money will return when the time is right. By surrendering to this natural cycle, you stop fighting against the flow of life and instead flow with it. The law of divine order also teaches us to trust that everything in our lives is perfectly orchestrated. This means that every person, experience, and circumstance that comes into your life has a purpose. Even challenges, setbacks, and obstacles are part of the divine plan. They are helping to shape you and prepare you for the wealth that is on its way. You may not always understand why certain things happen, but the law suggests that everything is happening for your highest good, even if it doesn't seem that way in the moment. One of the most profound effects of understanding the law of divine order is the sense of peace and relief it brings. When you understand that you don't have to force things to happen, and that everything is unfolding perfectly, you free yourself from stress and anxiety about your financial future. Instead of focusing on what you don't have or what you think is missing, you begin to focus on what is already in your life and what you are grateful for. Gratitude is an essential part of aligning with divine order because it acknowledges the abundance that is already present and opens the door for more to come. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more the universe will send opportunities and blessings your way. As you begin to trust the process of divine order and release your need for control, you create a space for wealth and prosperity to enter your life naturally. Money is not something you need to chase after or fight for. It is something that is already on its way to you, guided by the divine order of the universe. The more you align yourself with this truth, the more you will see the flow of money, abundance, and opportunities increase. Trust in divine timing, surrender the need to control, and believe that everything is working out for you. By doing so, you align yourself with the infinite abundance that the universe is always ready to provide. The law of clear intent is one of the most important, yet often overlooked, principles in attracting wealth. Without clear intent, it becomes impossible to attract anything, including money, into your life. When your desires are unclear or vague, the universe has no clear directive on where to send the abundance that is already on its way to you. Just as a ship needs a clear destination in order to sail, so too does your wealth require a clear destination to manifest. The power of intent lies in its ability to focus your energy on a specific goal or desire. When you clearly state what you want, You align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with that goal, and the universe has a clear path to bring it into your life. This is not a one-time exercise. It's an ongoing process of staying focused on your goal and maintaining clarity in your intentions. Many people fail to attract money because their intentions are not specific enough. They may say, "I want more money," but this is too vague. The universe can't respond to a broad, general request. Instead, it requires specificity. You need to know exactly how much money you want, why you want it, and what you plan to do with it. The more specific you are, the clearer the path becomes for money to enter your life. For example, rather than saying, "I want more money," try saying, "I want to earn 10,000 by the end of the month to invest in a business." This is clear, specific, and actionable. It gives the universe a clear directive to follow, and it gives you a focused target to work toward. Clear intent also helps you stay motivated and focused on your financial goals. Without a clear target, it's easy to become distracted or lose sight of your goals. When you know exactly what you want and why you want it, you are more likely to take the necessary steps to achieve it. Intent serves as a compass, guiding your actions and decisions toward your financial goals. Furthermore, when you have a clear intent, you are able to remove any distractions that may stand in your way. If you are unclear about what you want, you may find yourself swayed by external influences or the opinions of others. But when you have a clear, focused intent, you can filter out distractions and stay on track toward your goal. Clarity of intent also strengthens your belief in your ability to achieve your financial goals. When your desire is clear, it becomes easier to believe that you can have it. And belief is the key to attracting anything, including money, into your life. If you don't truly believe that you can achieve your goal, you are likely to give up or get discouraged along the way. But with clear intent, your belief in your ability to succeed grows stronger, and with it, your ability to manifest wealth. Another important aspect of clear intent is emotional clarity. Your emotions are powerful indicators of where your energy is focused. If you are feeling confused, uncertain, or anxious, these emotions can create resistance that blocks the flow of abundance. But when you are clear about what you want, your emotions will naturally align with your desires, and you will feel more confident, positive, and focused on achieving your goals. In order to harness the power of intent, you must first take the time to reflect on what you truly want. This requires introspection and honesty. Ask yourself, what do I really want? How much money do I need, and why? What is my ultimate goal? The answers to these questions will provide the clarity and focus you need to begin attracting money into your life. By practicing the law of clear intent, you are setting a clear path for money to find its way to you. You are not just wishing for wealth, you are creating a specific, actionable plan that the universe can follow. When you combine clear intent with unwavering belief, the flow of money becomes inevitable. Faith is the fundamental driving force that determines the speed and flow at which money finds its way into your life. In the universe, there are laws that govern everything, and one of the most powerful is the law of faith. Faith is not merely an abstract concept or a religious belief, it is a vibrational frequency, a state of mind that aligns your thoughts, energy, and actions with the very thing you want to attract into your life. When you have faith, you are not just passively hoping for something to happen. You are actively aligning yourself with the success and abundance you wish to experience. Many people fail to manifest the wealth they desire because they do not truly believe in their ability to attract it. They may say the words, they may even take the actions, but deep down inside, there is doubt. Doubt is the opposite of faith. It is a counterproductive force that creates resistance to the flow of abundance. When you doubt, you are essentially sending the message to the universe that you are not worthy of what you desire, or that it is not possible for you to achieve your goals. Doubt blocks the very energy that would otherwise lead to prosperity. Faith, on the other hand, is a powerful force. It is the belief that no matter what your circumstances may be right now, everything you desire is already on its way. Faith is the unwavering trust in the process of manifestation. It is knowing that even when you cannot see the results yet, the universe is already working behind the scenes to align people, situations, and opportunities to bring you closer to your goals. Faith is the certainty that the seeds you have planted will grow, even if you do not see them sprouting immediately. The power of faith is not just about thinking positively or repeating affirmations, though those practices are certainly important. Faith is about shifting your entire belief system. It is about letting go of the deep, rooted belief in lack and scarcity that many of us have been conditioned to believe in. When you believe that money is scarce and hard to come by, you are effectively blocking the flow of abundance. On the other hand, when you believe in the endless possibilities for prosperity, the universe will begin to bring more opportunities into your life to prove that belief true. Faith works by aligning your inner energy with the outer circumstances that you want to create. Your thoughts, beliefs, and feelings send out an energy signal to the universe. This signal attracts corresponding vibrations. If your inner world is filled with faith, your outer world will reflect that. You will begin to notice synchronicities, opportunities, and ideas that lead you toward your financial goals. Faith activates the law of attraction, and the stronger your faith, the faster money flows toward you. But faith is not just about hoping that things will work out. Faith requires action, and that action must be taken with the certainty that success is already guaranteed. It is about moving forward with confidence, even when the road ahead may seem uncertain or unclear. This is the key. When you take action with faith, you are telling the universe that you trust its timing and that you are ready to receive. You may not know the exact how, but you trust that the universe will guide you step by step to the fulfillment of your desires. When you walk through life with faith, money begins to flow in unexpected ways. You will notice new opportunities coming your way, people offering you assistance, and circumstances shifting to support your goals. The more you hold on to your faith, the more things will begin to unfold in your favor. It is not just a passive waiting game, it is an active participation in the manifestation process. However, faith requires patience. It is a common mistake to expect instant results. When you plant a seed in the ground, you do not expect it to bloom immediately. You water it, care for it, and trust that in time it will grow. The same is true for your financial goals. You may not see immediate results, but that does not mean they are not coming. As long as you maintain faith, your success is already on its way. Sometimes the process of manifestation takes time, and the universe is aligning everything in perfect timing. Patience and faith go hand in hand. You must trust that the universe's timing is always perfect, even if it does not align with your personal timeline. One of the most important aspects of faith is the belief that the universe will never give you a desire without the means to fulfill it. Many people, when faced with a financial goal, begin to feel overwhelmed by the obstacles in front of them. They may think, "How am I going to achieve this? I don't have the money, resources, or knowledge." But the truth is, if you have a desire for something, the universe has already provided the resources for you to achieve it. You simply need to have faith that these resources will appear at the right time and in the right form. Faith also requires surrender. It means releasing control over the how and trusting that the universe will guide you in the best direction. Often, people try to micromanage their manifestations by overthinking every step of the process. This creates resistance because it shows a lack of trust in the universe's ability to provide. Faith, however, requires you to surrender your desire to the universe and allow it to unfold in the most appropriate way. You must trust that the universe knows how to bring your desires to fruition, and that you do not need to control every aspect of the process. When you have faith, you begin to see opportunities everywhere. You may meet someone who helps you get closer to your goal, or an idea may pop into your mind that opens a new path to wealth. These opportunities are not accidents. They are the result of your faith activating the flow of abundance. The universe begins to respond to your inner belief system by presenting you with the right circumstances, people, and resources to manifest your desires. The stronger your faith, the stronger your belief in the abundance of the universe becomes. As you start to see small manifestations of your desires, perhaps you receive an unexpected check or you get a new job offer, you build more and more belief that the universe is truly supporting you. This belief strengthens your faith, creating a cycle of positive energy that continues to attract wealth into your life. In order to increase your faith, you must focus on what you already have. Gratitude amplifies faith. When you express gratitude for the abundance that is already present in your life, you signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. The more grateful you are for what you have, the more the universe will send to you. Faith and gratitude are two sides of the same coin. They work together to expand your ability to attract wealth and abundance. Ultimately, faith is the key to transforming your financial reality. It is the unshakable belief that what you desire is already on its way to you. It is the belief that the universe will provide the resources and opportunities necessary for you to achieve your goals. Faith is not just about wishing for wealth, it is about knowing that wealth is already yours. When you have this unwavering belief, the universe responds by sending opportunities, resources, and money in your direction. Faith is the bridge between where you are now and the abundance you seek. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in the universe when it comes to attracting wealth. It is not just a polite response to life's blessings, but a magnetic energy that draws more abundance toward you. It is the law that states, what you appreciate, appreciates. When you show gratitude for the wealth and blessings you already have, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are open and ready to receive more. Gratitude is the universal key to activating the flow of abundance and financial prosperity in your life. The energy of gratitude is incredibly magnetic because it shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already have. When you are focused on what you don't have, you are sending out a vibration of lack and limitation. This energy repels abundance, creating a wall between you and your desires. However, when you turn your attention to what you are thankful for, no matter how small, you shift your vibration to one of abundance. Gratitude makes you aware of all the good things in your life, and as you focus on those things, the universe responds by sending more. One of the reasons why gratitude is so powerful is that it shifts your perspective on money. Often, people view money as something that is hard to come by, or they see it as a scarce resource. This mindset comes from focusing on what is lacking in their lives. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you start to see money not as a limited resource, but as a flowing energy. You begin to understand that wealth is a byproduct of a mindset of abundance. The more you acknowledge and appreciate the money you already have, whether it is a small or large amount, the more of it you will attract. This is the law of attraction in its most powerful form. Gratitude is also the antidote to fear and doubt. When you focus on what you already have, you cannot simultaneously be fearful about what you lack. Fear and doubt are low vibrations that block the flow of money. When you are in a state of fear, you are unconsciously telling the universe that you are not worthy of abundance. But when you practice gratitude, you are affirming to the universe that you trust in its abundance and that you are worthy of receiving. Gratitude allows you to release the negative energy of fear and replace it with the positive energy of trust and expectation. Another reason why gratitude is so important in attracting wealth is that it helps you to stay present in the moment. Many people are so focused on their future desires or their past financial struggles that they miss the blessings that are right in front of them. Gratitude forces you to live in the present moment and appreciate the good things that are already present in your life. When you are in the present moment, you are fully aligned with the universe's natural flow of abundance. It is in the present that you create your future, and practicing gratitude today brings more blessings tomorrow. To cultivate gratitude, you must start by noticing the small things. Most people are focused on big goals and milestones, which is fine, but it is the small everyday blessings that are often overlooked. The roof over your head, the food on your table, the people who love you. These are all blessings. When you start to acknowledge and appreciate these little things, you begin to shift your energy. Gratitude brings awareness to the many gifts that you have right now, and the more you notice and appreciate these gifts, the more the universe will send you. This is because the universe responds to energy. When you are grateful, you are sending out a signal of abundance, and the universe reflects this back to you in the form of more blessings. Gratitude also opens up the flow of money because it helps you to let go of the fear of losing what you already have. Many people are afraid that if they spend money, they won't have enough, or that they will never get back what they spend. This mindset comes from a place of scarcity. When you practice gratitude, you release this fear because you trust that the universe will provide for you. You understand that money is not a finite resource. It is an energy that is constantly in motion. The more you release your grip on money and trust that it will return to you, the more you will see it flow into your life. Another important aspect of gratitude is that it helps you to celebrate your progress. When you are working toward a financial goal, it is easy to get frustrated if things aren't moving as quickly as you would like. However, when you practice gratitude, you can celebrate every step of progress, no matter how small. Every dollar you earn, every opportunity that comes your way, every small achievement is worth celebrating. This celebration of progress not only helps you stay motivated, but it also signals to the universe that you are thankful for every step of the journey. The more you celebrate, the more the universe will provide to celebrate. Gratitude also helps you to feel deserving of wealth. Many people struggle with the belief that they are worthy of financial abundance. They may feel guilty about desiring more money or fear that they will be judged for their success. Gratitude helps you to release these limiting beliefs. When you show gratitude for what you already have, you are telling the universe that you are thankful for all that it has provided, and that you are open to receiving more. Gratitude affirms that you are deserving of wealth, and the more you affirm this, the more wealth will flow toward you. The practice of gratitude is simple, but its effects are profound. It can be as simple as taking a few moments every day to reflect on the blessings in your life. Keep a gratitude journal where you write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for each day. These could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or a paycheck. When you make gratitude a daily habit, you shift your energy to one of abundance and appreciation. In addition to reflecting on what you are grateful for, it is important to express that gratitude. Verbally acknowledging your thankfulness strengthens the energy and sends it out into the world. Thank the people who help you. Express gratitude for the opportunities that come your way, and offer thanks for the money you receive. When you express gratitude, you reinforce the energy of abundance, and you invite more into your life. Finally, as you practice gratitude, it is essential to keep an open heart. Be willing to receive. Sometimes, we are so focused on what we are giving or doing that we forget to open ourselves up to receiving. Gratitude opens the channels of receiving, allowing more abundance, more opportunities, and more wealth to enter your life. When you are grateful, you are not only giving thanks for what you have, but you are also making space for more to come. Gratitude is not just a tool for attracting money, it is a way of life. It transforms your mindset from one of lack and limitation to one of abundance and possibility. The more grateful you are, the more you will notice the abundance that surrounds you, and the more that abundance will expand. By practicing gratitude daily, you not only attract more money, but you also attract more joy, peace, and fulfillment into your life. To receive, you must first give. This is one of the most profound truths about wealth and abundance, yet it is often misunderstood or ignored. The law of giving is a fundamental principle that governs the flow of prosperity in the universe. It teaches that the act of giving is not only about what you do for others, but also about how you open yourself up to receiving. The universe operates in a constant state of circulation, where energy flows in and out, and what you give always comes back to you in some form, often multiplied. Money, like all forms of energy, is no different. It flows to you through the act of giving, not because you have a need, but because you have opened yourself to the flow of abundance. When you give, you are not just handing over something that you no longer need or want. You are sending out an energetic vibration that signals your willingness to participate in the flow of the universe. Giving is not an act of sacrifice or self-deprivation, as many might assume. Instead, it is an act of abundance and faith. It is the belief that there is enough for everyone, and by contributing to the world, you are tapping into an endless source of prosperity that will flow back to you. One of the key aspects of the law of giving is that it teaches you to release attachment. When you give without expecting anything in return, you free yourself from the idea of scarcity. Many people hold on to money tightly, afraid that if they give it away, they will not have enough for themselves. This mindset comes from a deep fear of lack. However, when you practice the law of giving, you recognize that money is not a finite resource. It is an energy. And when you give it away with a pure heart, you are creating space for even more to flow back to you. Giving does not always have to be in the form of money. The energy of giving can be expressed in many ways through time, attention, resources, love, or kindness. Sometimes, what people need most is not money, but a listening ear, a helping hand, or an encouraging word. The act of giving extends beyond material wealth. It includes your time, your presence, and your compassion. The more you give in these ways, the more you create an energetic exchange that brings back even greater abundance into your life. One of the most powerful ways to practice the law of giving is by offering something without any expectation of receiving. It could be as simple as helping a neighbor, volunteering your time, or donating to a cause that resonates with you. The key here is to give from the heart, without any attachment to the outcome. When you give with the expectation of receiving something in return, you are blocking the natural flow of abundance. But when you give freely, you align yourself with the abundant energy of the universe, and you allow that energy to return to you multiplied. Moreover, the act of giving helps to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. When you give, you are not focusing on what you lack, but on what you have to offer. This shift in focus helps to eliminate the feeling of scarcity that can often accompany financial difficulties. It reminds you that no matter what your circumstances may be, you always have something to give. The more you give, the more you recognize the blessings that are already in your life, and the more you feel compelled to share those blessings with others. Another benefit of the law of giving is that it teaches you to be open and receptive to abundance. Often, people block the flow of prosperity because they are unwilling to receive. They may feel unworthy, or they may feel guilty about accepting help. However, giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin. If you want to receive, you must be willing to give. And if you want to give, you must be willing to receive. This mutual exchange of energy is how the universe operates. If you are unwilling to accept the blessings that come your way, you are limiting the flow of abundance in your life. When you give, you also reinforce the belief that you are a part of something larger than yourself. You begin to see that wealth is not just about what you can accumulate for yourself, but about how you contribute to the greater good of the world. This shift in perspective brings a sense of fulfillment and purpose that goes beyond material wealth. The more you give, the more you become a channel for positive energy in the world, and this energy attracts more wealth and abundance into your life. The act of giving also helps to cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than lack. When you give, you acknowledge that there is more than enough to go around. This belief in abundance is the key to unlocking the flow of prosperity. On the other hand, when you focus on scarcity and hold tightly to what you have, you are sending out a message of lack, and the universe responds accordingly. By giving freely, you demonstrate your belief in the infinite supply of the universe, and this belief attracts more of the same energy back to you. Many successful people practice the law of giving because they understand that it is essential to their prosperity. Giving is not a transaction. It is an energetic exchange that creates a positive ripple effect. The more you give, the more you contribute to the collective energy of abundance, and the more you create space for your own wealth and success. Successful people understand that their prosperity is tied to their ability to give, and they make giving a regular practice in their lives. Giving also helps to foster a sense of community and connection. When you give to others, you create bonds that go beyond the material world. These bonds of generosity and kindness strengthen relationships and create a sense of unity and shared purpose. The more you give to others, the more you build a network of support and goodwill that can provide opportunities and blessings in your own life. In addition to giving to others, it is also important to give to yourself. Many people focus on giving to others without taking the time to nurture their own well-being. Self-care is an essential part of the law of giving, as it allows you to give from a place of abundance rather than depletion. By taking care of yourself, you recharge your own energy and create the space necessary to continue giving to others. Self-giving does not mean being selfish. It means recognizing that you must be whole and complete in yourself before you can effectively share with others. Ultimately, the law of giving is about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. The energy of wealth is not isolated to one person, but it is shared among all people. When you give, you participate in the flow of this energy, and you contribute to the greater collective abundance. Giving is a way to acknowledge the gifts you have received and to pay them forward. It is a way to honor the abundance that is already present in your life and to open the door for more blessings to flow in. The more you give, the more you create a positive energy that not only benefits others but also benefits you. Giving is not a one-way street. It is an exchange that brings wealth, prosperity, and joy into your life. By practicing the law of giving, you align yourself with the universal flow of abundance, and you open yourself up to receive even greater blessings in return. The hidden laws of money are not mysterious or complicated. They are as simple as trusting, clarifying your desires, expecting abundance, expressing gratitude, and giving to others. These laws are always at work in your life, whether you're aware of them or not. By consciously applying them, you unlock the flow of wealth into your life. As you begin to master these 5 laws, you'll find that money no longer feels like a struggle. It becomes a natural part of your life, and it starts to find you faster than ever before.